Hello, I'm RetroJules. I don't know about you, but I think I've been tanking too hard. Now, just bear in mind that I've said tanking too hard. That doesn't mean tanking well, amazingly. I could be tanking very hard and really poorly. But it's taken its toll. This is my controller. And it's just the controller that comes with the Xbox, and it's a decent controller, and it comes with my chat pad, so that when you guys pop me a little message when I'm playing saying good game, hello Retro, like your channel, I can just pop a little message back really quickly, and that's what I use that for. But over a period of time, I don't know if you've had this, on my direction stick I've actually got a groove. I've got a notch in the forward position. So just so you know, when I'm playing, I am doing my utmost to surge across the battlefield towards the enemy. Had I been a bit of a coward, then you'd probably expect to see the notch in the back of the direction stick. But I don't know if you guys have got this, but it is, I don't know if you can get this on the camera, but it is a proper notch just underneath that stick. So it's not really caused any problems, but you can sort of feel it grind as it hits that point, and well, actually you can see there it actually sticks. So maybe that would explain sometimes why when I go over bridges in very fast tanks that I don't keep the straightest of lines. So you're probably wondering where I'm going with this video, and well, I wasn't going to call it a day. I was happy with this joystick, but as you know, fairly recently, I bought a new PC. It's a Hewlett-Packard. It's the Omen. It's a game spec PC, so that it can handle all the graphics and audio that I do for my videos. And there was a special offer, and I had to wait a month, but because this computer cost me £1,000, you got one of these absolutely free. And just going to move those a minute because we don't want those in the way. And these are expensive, and this isn't really an unboxing video. Don't get me wrong, I don't do unboxing videos unless they're tanks, but this is actually a really good controller, and it's always a good sign when you unwrap the USB cable and it's black and green Xbox style, and it's that sort of, I don't know if you can see that on here, but it's actually like an old telephone wire. It's that really old-fashioned braided cable. So that was a good start. And then the controller came in a case, so you can carry it round with you wherever you go. And the reason I'm showing you this is actually I'm really quite impressed at the quality of this controller. And I just think you'd like to know, perhaps, when I'm playing and making my videos, that I've been using this now. And the reason I'm going to show you this is because even my wife, who isn't into gaming, isn't into tanking, but she does like my channel, thought this was a really nice controller. And here it is. This is the beast. And so that's the controller. I'll come back to that. And these are all the bits you get inside. So you've got different choice of buttons, dome button, cupped button, levers for the back, and a direction pad. And these buttons are all different heights. And the controller just looks and feels really solid, really nice. And it's got like a sort of slightly sort of velvety, sort of grippy feel to it, grips underneath, and it just feels really good. And then what you can do with this is, I'll show you the different heights of the buttons. Here we go, hang on. So I don't know if you can see that on there, and they're just magnetic, they just pop off. If I lie them down like that, that's your three heights of button, and you can just pop them on and the magnet just holds them in place just like that. So you can have different heights, different leverage, and the buttons and everything, it just feels like a really nice joypad. And I probably wouldn't spend the money. I think these are about 100 quid. I wouldn't spend the money on this for a pad. I would just have bought another plastic one. But actually, because I got this FOC, I'm really, really chuffed with it, and it's a really quality controller. And what you can also do is assign buttons to the back where you can then put levers on, and they're all held in magnetically, just like that. And you can assign these levers to a button. Now, I don't know if you can assign them to a direction, because what you could do is you could have one of these levers as a reverse for the tank. But either way, you can fully program this joypad. Now, I know it's been out for a while. This isn't a review, but I just wanted to know if you guys had had the same problem with your old joystick, and you've got that groove that, look, holds the button. It even lodges. I have been tanking too hard. So if you guys have got a bit of money and you fancy something special, then going to have to recommend this Xbox Elite controller, because it does feel really, really nice. So my tanking from now on is going to be done on this. And I can't help thinking that, well, a bad workman always blames his tools, but if you've got the good tools, then the only thing I can then blame is my tankmanship. Hope you enjoyed that little insight into my controller and the fact that I've really, really knackered the old one. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon. Now, how do I turn this thing off?